heard the cheers and all that. What was it like to finally be here and run here?
I can say I've been here many years, back to back with my coach, just because he had athletes running on the track all the time. But being on the track is way different and competing is way different than being in the stands. The atmosphere was amazing. This is probably the best atmosphere I've had this whole 2021, 2022 season. So, I mean, it was cool. I mean, I was super happy that I had all the supporters here. People were telling me they were going to be here, and I definitely heard them in the crowds just doing strides. So, I think they kind of moved us in that race.
And Nia, to be here in the pros now, how's it feel?
It feels very different, but it still feels like home at the same time. So, it's really nice to be back, and, don't estimate the home crowd. It was really nice to come around and hear all my old teammates. So, yeah, it's surreal.
Athing, it's been a crazy, awesome weekend for Jersey girls here at the Penn Relays. What is it about the state that's, made it such a special weekend?
I mean, just the Northeast in general, I think we always have super great athletes, and the Northeast is really big, but I think we all come together and we consider ourselves as one group. So as you can see, the stands were absolutely filled, and I think that's just people from coming all over, just supporting all athletes coming and competing here in the Penn Relays, especially those who again are from the Northeast. So I mean, it was just awesome.
Obviously, you got to race with Athing Mu so many times now. What's your relationship like, and what was it like racing against her?
Yeah, I mean, I've known her since I was in high school and I first stepped on the pro field, and she was always such a nice person. Anytime we step on the track, we're always friends first before competitors, and we definitely look out for one another off the track. So I think whenever we get on the track, it's just it's no hard feelings or anything. We're just out here to compete.
Could you talk about the race? It looked like about 150 to go. You a little gradually, but then you ran away from people down the stretch or pulled away. Was that your plan, or was it just see how the race unfolds and you'll do what you need to do?
Yeah, so in a field like this where all the athletes are really incredible, we've all been at trials and things like that for whatever country we're running in, you kind of know what athletes do, but at the same time you never know how the race is going to go out. So I think just having it in my mind that I want to stick with whoever went out, whether it was me or someone else like IJ did, and just stick on the shoulder if I don't get the lead, but not fight for it because I know it's going to be competitive throughout the whole race, and I didn't want to go out and make my move too early. And so I just wanted to, like you said, stay steady and move up gradually, and then when I knew I had enough to go to the finish line, just take it over from there.
Yeah, and generally for all three of you, what was it about Penn Relays that made you want to come and compete here today?
Well, I have been coming to the Penn Relays since I was in high school, and as you can see, the Jamaican crowd is here. They always came out and support us when I was running in Manchester High School, and I was a professional. I think this is my second time as a professional or third time running here, and I am so excited about the crowd, especially that it's warm today. Probably if it was cold, I would probably feel a little miserable, but just the atmosphere itself and, running in this, because I would say this is a famous track because not everywhere in the US you go and have such a big crowd when you race. I'm used to big crowds because of boys and girls champs, and this is the biggest crowd apart from, nationals when it's in Eugene. This is the biggest crowd you can get here in the US, and looking forward to World Championships. So just having those persons cheering you on, even if they don't know you, just out there, running, because when they call out Athing name on the line, every Jamaican cheer for her. So we're not selfish, we share, we share. So, and it was great, running with Athing. I think this is our second time since she's a professional run together, Olympics and then this. So I'm looking forward for more meets competing with her and Nia, of course.
I think, again, I came to this meet plenty of times with my coach, and it was always an exciting event. Jamaica, I always thought it was Jamaica versus USA, back in the day, but it's close to home, and being in college the past year, I didn't really get a lot of races that were up north, so I knew this year, after having such an incredible season last year and having those supporters from Jersey support me throughout the whole year and not even being near home, I just knew it would be definitely a special gift for them, and of course, the field was amazing, so I wouldn't lose anything coming out here and competing.
Sorry, excuse my track hack this whole time. This is my first time back since graduating in 2020, so I wasn't going to miss the opportunity to, be back and see the team and everything. It's like a reunion for us, which is really nice. And for one weekend everyone gets to see how special it is here. So yeah, I love being here.